Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev is official for UFC Fight Night in Saudi Arabia. And what an incredible fight this is. This is an incredible matchup. My early prediction, I'm going to go with Robert Whittaker. Um, the last fight that Khamzat had against Kamaru, he didn't look that great in that fight. He definitely won the first round by 10-8, but I actually thought he lost those last two rounds against Kamaru. So I actually scored that fight a draw, even though I can definitely understand why the judges gave it to Khamzat, because given the fact that he won the first so dominantly at 10-8, and he ended the last two rounds on top, even though he didn't do any damage. All he needed to do was get one more round from the judges, and odds were that he was going to get it, and that's how he won that fight. I had it a draw, but I just didn't think that Khamzat looked that great at middleweight. He definitely gassed out in the second and third round, and this fight against Robert Whittaker has the potential to be 5 rounds. If this fight goes to those rounds, I think Khamzat's done for. Um, Khamzat definitely has a chance to win this fight, but I think it has to do it early. I think he can win by finish early, but it has to be early, likely like the first round. Like if Robert Whittaker gets into this fight, he's gonna win this fight. Um, and that's what I got to bank on because he's the more skilled fighter. I typically go with the most skilled fighter. He's more well rounded than Khamzat. Um, Khamzat has a lot of knockout power, and Robert Whittaker did get very hurt against Paulo Costa in his last fight, so he can be finished. He got finished against Dricus. So I think Khamzat's best shot in this fight is to actually try to knock out Whittaker in the first round. I think that's actually his best shot. But I'm going with Robert Whittaker. I think he has a lot of more experience in middleweight. His gas tank is there. His fight IQ is there. His skills are there. He has excellent takedown defense, like very good hips for takedown defense. So I'm going to go with Robert Whittaker either by decision or late fight stoppage, like fourth round TKO, fifth round TKO, something like that. I just didn't love how Khamzat looked in his last fight. If I take into account the fact that Kamaru um, was coming off the couch, so he had no time to prepare. Khamzat did not have to essentially cut almost any weight compared to how he used to have to cut weight, and also the fact that it looked like Kamaru was getting the better of the fight as the fight went on. If this fight was a 5 round fight, I'm pretty sure Kamaru would have won that fight. So I'm taking Robert Whittaker by decision or late TKO. Like and subscribe.